Hey everyone, Coach Alex here with Revision Athletics. I'm out here at the beach for a cross-training workout for all of you runners. So I'm going to suggest that you get outside, take your shoes and socks off, and really let your feet feel the ground so that you can really get those stabilizing muscles working. You're not going to need anything for this workout except your body weight, but if you want, grab some other weight. So I'm going to grab a rock to add a little resistance. You can grab a log, you can grab a medicine ball, a dumbbell, whatever you have around you. Helps get a little resistance, build up those muscles so that you can run strong. Okay, ready? Let's go ahead and get started.
All right, let's go ahead and start with some arm swings now. So just shake your arms side to side. We'll loosen those shoulders up a little bit, kind of shake it out of the day. Then let's go ahead and get into those torso twists. So just gently twisting side to side, getting those hips moving, getting the upper body moving as well. That thoracic cage opened up. Nice job. Get about 10 of these. And then we'll go ahead and move on to the leg swing. So balancing on your left leg, go ahead and swing that right leg forward and back. Making your arm swing just like you would running. So as your right leg comes forward, your left arm comes forward as well. Helps with the balance, also gets your core warmed up. And we'll switch sides, get about 10 swings per leg. Good time to check in with that balance. Okay. Now after the forward and back, we'll go side to side. So again, with that first leg, that right leg, going side to side, swinging the arms the opposite direction as the leg swings. That's going to help again with the balance and also get your core warmed up for that twisting motion. Then we'll switch on sides, switch over to that left leg, swinging side to side. Again, going for about 10 swings each side. Don't worry if you tip over, just tap your foot and then keep on swinging. Okay, next up we're going to go into a hinge with a pry squat. So I want you to focus on hinging your hips back, bring your elbows between your knees, and then squat down by pushing your knees apart. Stand up, squeezing the glutes, and we'll do this about 5 times. So dropping down, packing the shoulder blades back as you squat down, pressing the knees apart. Good job. So make sure you start off with that hinge, get the little hamstring stretch engagement, then drop on down into that squat and stand straight on up. Last one, and up. Okay. Next up, you can go up to a rock, a log on the ground, and we'll go into the runner's lunge. So take that right foot to the outside of the right hand, twist open that right arm, up and down, bringing the elbow down to the foot or to the elevated surface that you're on. We'll go 5 times per side, and then switch legs, bring that left leg up. Again, inhale up, exhale down. This should be opening up the hips there, getting the hamstrings stretched out a little bit. Last one, okay. And then we'll finish up with a little downward dog into the push-up. So press the downward dog, pressing the chest down, then drop down into the push-up, getting that little stretch of the calves, hamstrings, warming up the arms, the chest, the core. And then after this last one, we will get going into the workout. Good job. All right, so we're going to start off with squats, just regular bodyweight squats. So you're dropping down 15 squats. Making sure that you keep your stomach tight as you drop down. Sitting that butt back, arms can come forward for a little counterbalance. And don't let those knees buckle in as you're going down. You want them to track right over your toes. Excellent job. Keep on going. I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see hips are going back and down. So notice those knees aren't coming forward far over the toes. You want to make sure you're going straight down and up. Last one. Excellent. Okay, next up, we're going to go back down into that high plank position. So I want you to drop down to the high plank, and we're going to go for shoulder taps. Take that right hand, take it over to the left shoulder, a little pause, and then switch sides. So keeping your hips as still as possible as you go into these shoulder taps here. The goal here is that anti-rotation with these shoulder taps and not letting your body fall down as you're bringing your opposite hand up. Good, we're going for 10 times per side. Almost there. Good job. All right, press out of that. And we're going into some lunges. So we're going to drop down, forward lunge, and then twist over that front knee, press back into the standing, and then switch sides. So alternating forward lunges with the twist. As you're twisting, make sure you turn your head and shoulders with your hands. So imagine everything's connected together. Your eyes are staring at your hands, shoulders are turning, head's turning. That's going to engage the obliques a little bit more. And as you drop down into that lunge, squeeze your inner thighs together. That's going to help with the balance. Think of a nice, strong center line. Pressing straight back into standing, and landing softly as you go forward into that lunge. Good, remember going 10 times on each side for these. Go as fast or as slow as you need, but stay in control. Almost there. Last one. Good job. Okay. Next up, we're going back into that high plank position. So again, you can go on the rock, you can go on the elevated surface, or you can go straight on the ground. We're going to bring the knee to the elbow. So in that high plank, pack the shoulders away from the ears, bring that right knee up to your right elbow, set it down, and left knee up to the left elbow. Alternating sides, getting that little pause at the top, looking to engage the obliques here. Really squeeze the knee all the way up. If you want, you can also kind of actively pull your hand back as your knee's pulling up to get a little bit more engagement of the obliques. Working on the core and nice and strong and still in the shoulders here. Nice work. Going 10 times on each side, so you should be almost done here. There you go, good. All right, now time for some balancing work. So we're gonna go for a single leg deadlift with the T-fly. So balance on your left leg, kick that right leg back, and swing your arms out in the T, squeezing your shoulder blades. So really kick that heel back, squeeze the shoulder blades as you bring your arms out in that T position. Really focusing on the balance here. So the key is to not rush through these. You want to go 10 times on each side, but don't rush through them here. Even if your balance gets knocked off a little bit, just tap your toe down and then bring it right back up. Good job. When you kick that leg back, try and keep those hips level to the ground so that right hip doesn't flare up. Good work. Last one. Excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides. So right leg down, left leg kicking back into that T-fly. Still same thing with the arms. So if you want here, you can also add a few weights. Very lightweight, but you get a little bit more resistance for your back. Not necessary though. Remember, we want to focus on our balance during these. Running is a single leg sport, so it's important to train each leg separately as much as you train them together. Focus on your posture. Nice long torso. Straight line from the head to through the back heel. Again, if you lose your balance, just reset real quick and then hop right back up there. Good, good. Okay, going back down to that high plank. This time we're going to go for some abductor taps. So starting with our right leg moving, you're going to just tap it out to the side and bring it back in. Goal here is to not let your upper body move with your leg. Squeezing that leg out, keeping that toe pointed down as you bring the leg out. Out and in, just 10 times on each side. This one should go by pretty quick. Go ahead and switch it over to the left side. job. Get that abduction. Working on those glutes. Excellent work. All right. That was a circuit. Now we're going to add on. So if you have a weight, you can grab it now. I'm going to grab this rock right here. Adds a little bit of resistance, builds up a little bit more muscle. Not necessary though. So we're going to start off with those same squats, holding the weight right at your chest, bracing through the core. Make sure you really brace through the stomach before and after you go down. So you want to keep a nice strong core the whole time. Keeping that weight right up around your chest area. Try not to let it drop, not round through the back. Remember, you want to keep a nice neutral spine during these squats. And squeeze that butt at the top there. Last one. Okay, nice. Okay, you can set that weight down since we're going back into that high plank position. This time we're going to add a push-up to those shoulder taps. So we're going to do a push-up going down and then up and then tap the shoulder, tap the other shoulder. Nice. Okay, make sure with those push-ups, you want those elbows to come back at about 45 degrees or all the way against your body. Don't let them flare out to the side. If you're not able to get all the way down, your chest all the way down, either elevate your upper body or drop to your knees. It's okay, you get a little bit more range of motion even if you have to go to your knees. Just going for 10 of these. And that shoulder tap again, working on that stabilization with the core. Good work. All right, pop on up. We're going to grab that rock or that weight again, and we're going to go into a reverse lunge with a low twist. So again, twisting over the front knee, but you're going to bring that weight down as you twist, and then pulling it back up. We're going to go down for 5, twisting, and then standing up nice and tall, almost like a little bicep curl at the top. And then after the 5th one, we're going to go down, and we're going to drive and press that rock up to the sky with that knee lift. So working on the balance and also adding a press up there. It's okay if you lose your balance. Just reset. Make sure you focus on your form here. Good. Okay, switching sides. So remember, you're dropping that weight down low and then pulling it up. For the first 5, just pulling it up to your chest, standing tall, bringing that left foot up together towards your right foot. And then on the 6th one, you're going to drive the knee up and then press the weight above your head. Good. Work on that balance, that full drive up. Job. Press it up. There you go. Excellent job. Go ahead and set that weight down. Get back into that high plank. We're going to go back to the knee to elbow. This time we're going to bring that knee to the opposite elbow. So right knee up to the left elbow, set it down, then left knee to the right elbow. Try and bring that knee up as high as you can, maybe up to the tricep. That extra little lift there is going to help you engage your core just a little bit more. So running isn't just a straightforward sport. You're getting a little bit of twist on each step. So you want to work that transverse plane. And again, keeping your arms nice and stable, nice and strong through your lats, those muscles underneath your armpits there. Shoulders staying away from the ears. 10 of these on each side. Hey, nice work. All right, let's grab that weight again. This time we're going to go for that single leg deadlift with a row. So we're going to hold that deadlift position. So you're keeping that foot up in the air. Weight is down in front of you, straight underneath you. Then you're just going to pull it up to your chest, squeezing the shoulder blades. So kick that foot back, that right foot back, squeeze that weight up towards your chest, squeezing the shoulder blades back. Again, working on stabilization. Nice strong core, straight line from the top of the head to the back of the heel. Also working on that balance, hips staying level to the ground. Good. After you get your 10, go ahead and switch sides. Make sure you got good stable footing before you start. Then kick that left leg back and pull it up to your chest. Focus on your breath here as well. Try and keep an active glute. That leg that's up there, that left leg. By pressing that heel back, straightening the leg. Excellent job. Good. Okay, go ahead and set that weight down. We're going to go back to that plank position. This time we're just going to do a leg lift. So with the leg lift, I want you to keep your leg nice and strong and straight. Lift from the hip. Squeeze your butt at the top. Keeping that leg straight. Squeeze in the butt, but also squeeze your stomach so that your lower back doesn't sag. Good. Just 10 times on each side. Switch after your 10. But again, still holding that strong plank at the shoulders. Right over the wrists. Up on that back toe. Last one. Good. Excellent job. All right. Next round, we're going to grab that weight again. This time we're going to go back into those squats, but we're going to add a press above our head. So depending on how heavy your weights are, if you can't press it, just get the regular squats, the goblet squats. But if you can, lift that weight, press it straight overhead. As you press it overhead, keep your stomach tight. Try not to arch that lower back. So if you find that you can't press it overhead, if your shoulder's a little too tight, you might need to work on your shoulder mobility, which is really important for you runners. As you start picking up the speed, you're going to need a little bit more mobility in your shoulders, mobility and strength to get you going faster. And you want to stack that weight straight up above. Last one. Good work. Okay, now we're going to go back down to those push-ups, but instead of the shoulder taps, we're going to go to a lower back tap. So, same push-up position. We want you to go down, chest all the way down, elbows back to 45 degrees, and then the hand comes to the lower back, and switch hands. Excellent job. Keep those hips nice and level as you bring that hand back. So to make this easier, you can bring your feet wider. If you want to make it harder, you can bring your feet closer together, or even try going on one foot with your hand. Good. 10 total push-ups here. There, nice stable plank, even on here on that one hand. Last one here. Good work. All right, pop out of that push-up position. Grab that weight again. This time we're going to go back into a reverse lunge, but I want you to leave the foot back there. We're going to just drop the knee and twist. So you're going to take that right foot back, just drop the knee and twist over that left knee. Twisting over the front leg, engaging the stomach. If you want to make it harder, you can press that weight away from your chest as you twist. But you don't have to. Challenge that front leg, keeping the knee right over the ankle each lunge. After 10, you want to switch sides. Take that left leg back, drop it down, and then twist over the right leg. Good. Make sure your shoulders and head join you with that twist. Squeezing the inner thighs together. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and drop that weight. Then we're going to go back to that high plank for the core work again. This time we're going to go stay on the same leg. So we're going to start with our right leg up. You're going to bring it to the right elbow and then back over to the left elbow. Back to the right, and then over to the left. So we're going to go 10 times to each elbow without setting your foot down in between. So really working on that 3-point stabilization between your two hands and your one foot. Getting a little twist in the hips here. Gotta make sure those shoulders are staying packed away from the ears. You're focusing on your core. Notice the head is following the knee, watching it. That helps get that extra little twist and really focus on those abs engaging in the correct position. You gotta remember 10 times to each elbow, and then you switch your legs. Almost there. Finish it up here. Okay, nice. Go ahead and step on out of that. Then we're gonna go grab that weight again. We're gonna go for the single leg deadlift with the weight now. So this one, you're gonna balance on that one foot, start with your left foot, kick the right foot back, just drop down, and then stand up tall. If you need to, you can tap the foot down. If not, just bring that right knee up towards the air, drive it up, focus on your balance. Again, if you need to catch your balance, just tap the foot down, reset, and start again. Don't rush through these. We're going 10 times on each side. Get a nice neutral spine as you drop down. Don't round through the back. Should be feeling these. Your hamstring, glute, that standing leg, maybe in your calf, your ankle. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Right leg down, left leg kicking back. Driving that knee up, or just tapping it down, resetting, starting over. Excellent job. This is your last exercise here, so finish strong. Really focus on that balance. Squeeze that stomach. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Couple more, then you're all done. And rest. Good work today.